Hello, I'm Brad Scott, and this is my art. And today I'm doing a time lapse of me taking one of my concept art sketchbook sketches and putting it into a digital format. So right away you see that I imported the image from the camera picture that I took, and then now I'm just tracing over it uh, digitally, laying out the structure of the character, and this is probably the first time that I'm actually announcing this. The name of my movie project that I'm working on, which is called Warrant Squad, and it's kind of a mix between The Fugitive and Minority Report. So part of the Warrant Squad is the breach team, and this particular character is what I'm calling a kinetic breacher. He's the explosives guy. So he comes in, he's got his dynamite, he's got grenades, he's got fuses, he's got a remote control, wrist actuator. Um, Around his waist, you see bricks of C4. Around his neck is a um, walkie-talkie system. He's got his face shield, and he's got a shotgun strapped to his back. Knee pads because he'll be getting down, setting explosives, and you notice he won't have on gloves, and that's actually intentional. One of the things I learned in the military is that the explosive ordnance disposal guys, EOD as they're called, don't particularly wear gloves a lot because they say if something goes wrong, you're going to lose your hands anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You might as well maintain as much dexterity as you can and not be encumbered by the gloves. So that's something that I incorporated in there. So now I did a rough pencil, digital pencil over of the sketchbook sketch that I did. Now I'm going in with a fountain pen, digital fountain pen ink, black ink, to kind of give the form a little more structure. Again, this is just a quick sketch. I'm not trying to do this for illustration purposes, just enough of the concept art so you can kind of get an idea of what the character will look like. And um, and then if people like this concept, then you would move forward from this concept into more illustrations, probably a full turnaround where you do a front view, a side view, a back view, and a three-quarter view, which, since I'm my own client on this particular project, I will do a full three-quarter view, um, a full turnaround, including the three-quarter view and the side view and back view of this character. And now I've got the pastel uh, brush, and I'm just laying down a little bit of color, kind of seeing what kind of color scheme that I think would go well with the character. He is part of law enforcement, so I figured the blue and black might be good. I may change those colors at a later date because this movie is actually set a little bit into the future. I add a little ground shadow for him, and then you saw me playing with the black background colors a little bit, trying to find a good complementary color to kind of set off the background from the character to make it a little more fun. And then coming up next, I go ahead and sign it, I date it, and Warrant Squad. And I put a little background in there once again to add a little more shape and form.